school is not over yet, and a lot of you guys still have to worry about finals. Maybe you have a midterm left to take, presentations due. And I know school is very important, and a lot of you guys right now, though, are on break, so you probably shouldn't have to worry too much about school. And what I want you to do at this time is to plan for winter break. I know you're thinking, oh, winter break's not coming for another month or so. Why should I worry about that now? You're so used to procrastinating in every aspect of your life. This is something as simple as planning a vacation. You're thinking, oh, I can do that later. But I want you to know, the better you plan, the sooner you plan, the best possible outcome will result with your vacation. I was talking to my dad about this, and he brought up the idea of planning vacations. And I thought the same thing you thought about 45 seconds ago. Why would I want to plan now? I didn't say that, obviously, but in my head, I'm thinking, why would I want to plan the vacation? Why would I want to do it now? Seems like such a long, far time away, but the more you wait, not only are prices going to increase for whatever sort of transportation you're going to take to get there, but the likelihood of it even happening is diminishing. You've seen this before, right? When you try to plan something with a group of friends, the spontaneous plans usually result in the fewest amount of successes and amount of people. While they can be super fun, it's never ideal. And when it's something as important and it's something that has certain dates that are required, it's best to plan with some sort of preparation. It's best to set a date as early as possible. When people plan their birthday party, they tend to do it with a few weeks, maybe even a month in advance. You got to do the same thing with this vacation for winter break. Especially a lot of you guys that are seniors, this is your last time to kind of have that winter break period. Unless you plan to go home and do your master's, but I know not everybody wants to do that, and not everyone is able to afford that. So use this break wisely. Use this to actually get away from where you currently are living. Not in a negative way, obviously, but, get outside your comfort zone, get outside your comfort range. See new things that you've never seen before. That's exactly what I plan to do with my winter break. I'm looking to go to probably Aruba or Greece, maybe somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know the exact date right now. I don't know the exact place either. We're starting to plan, though, and I'm going to find a spot that I've never been to and try to figure out the agenda. If it's an all-inclusive resort, then we don't necessarily have to worry about that. But I want you guys to spend money on your vacation. Like, I want you to take a good vacation. I know there's a lot of things you can do when you're broke, and there's like those broke vacations videos that you see on YouTube. And I mean, you can do that, but we know what you much rather do. And you paying that money for the experience will allow you to grow so much. Assuming you don't just go to like Miami and then just do a bunch of degenerate things. No, go to somewhere nice. Go to somewhere that's not just super nightlifey. I mean, if you want to do nightlife activities, I'm not going to stop you, and I'm not saying I should or anybody should. Obviously, have your moderation, but there's so much more of this world that you can explore. There's so many different activities that you never can try anywhere else, especially if it's in like a native area. Certain native parts of the world, they have certain traditions that they do, and why not take part in that while you're there? It's not always, oh, we can just go to a bar or we can just go to a club. That's cool. I'm not saying not to do that, but if you're going all the way to Miami just for one club or just like, or any place, I don't want to just throw Miami out there. I know like Miami's just popular for it, and I've seen a lot of people go to spring break for Miami, so it's just at the back of my mind. But I want you to realize that there are so many greater things to see, and you should do that. You should actually go out and see cool architect, have cool views, go to like a beach, just chill, nature. There's so much stuff, history. There's so much different things you can gain from going on this experience, and I don't want you to limit it to just one or two things. So before you go, after you decided if you're going with a group of friends, if you're going with your family to that certain part to vacation, you have to plan out what you're going to do there. Don't just go there and just try to come up with things on the spot, especially if you've never been there before, especially if it's foreign territory. You really don't know the land like that, bro. So have a game plan of how you want to do everything, basically on an hour, maybe every 2 hour basis. So if your thing's not all inclusive, it's going to be a little harder, and it might be a little more dangerous per se, because you hear all that stuff about like the tourists, they go on vacation and they go to the wrong part of the island, or they took a foot outside of the resort. So definitely do your due diligence, understand where you're traveling to, the safe areas and all that. And then when it comes to planning out the activities, especially if you're going with somebody else or in a group, figure out something that everybody will enjoy. If you're the only one in your friend group that likes basketball, don't go to a basketball game. Don't plan a basketball game just because you like basketball while all your other friends will be miserable. Figure out common activities that everyone likes to do. If there's swimming, go swimming with everybody, or snorkeling, or a museum tour. Figure out what your group's interests are and plan accordingly. If you don't do that and you plan the entire vacation and it's just things that you enjoy doing, your friends are never going to take a vacation with you ever again. I promise you. Don't put yourself in that position. Don't put your friends in that position. You want to make sure that your reputation as a planner is good. And I'm telling you, planning a good event and having the outcome of everyone just enjoying themselves is superb. I know you might feel a little lazy and wonder why you have to plan, but bro, I'm telling you, it's better that way. It's a life skill. Being a good planner and executing to perfection will carry on to your other aspects of life. And it's something you should start now. Don't wait any longer, because honestly, it's just not a skill that you want to wait to develop. The sooner you develop, the so much better it's going to help you in all the other areas of your life. As always, guys, you know what to do. The choice is yours. If you need any sort of help with your life, you might be going through a traumatic experience, or you might just need advice on how to go about conquering a new area in your life. And I have coaching opened in the link below. Click that and schedule a call with me today.